Hello, everyone, and thanks for tuning into the Financial Investor Channel. My name is Brent, and I want to say happy Thanksgiving to every single one of you guys out there. Today's a day to be thankful for your family, for your immediate family, for your extended family. It's a great day to come together, and of course, you guys are my subscribers and my viewers, so I thought it was a great video just to say thanks to all of you guys. So today, as you know, I run the Financial Investor Channel on YouTube. I run the Financial 101 on Facebook, and I run my own website, the Financial-Investor. So going forward, I'm going to be talking a little bit about my statistics on my website. I've been trying to increase my visitors, increase my posts, increase the information that I am putting out there, and I'm going to go ahead and share some of the statistics as far as my website goes. Talk a little bit about my Facebook page. I'm always posting on there interesting things that I think is interesting as far as related to the stock market. And then YouTube going forward, some of the changes I plan to implement. As you know, I do certain videos on certain days of the week, so I'm going to actually show you my schedule of what I plan to do going forward. So that is it. If you are brand new to my channel, I make stock market investment dividend videos weekly, so do consider subscribing for future financial videos. So let's go ahead and get into it. So the very first thing we're going to be covering is my website, thefinancialinvestor.com. Now, I hit over 1,100 views in November. You can see November was a very great month. I started my YouTube channel and my website. I don't know, I may have actually bought the domain back in June, but I didn't actually start posting anything on Facebook or on my website up until July. And July, August were pretty mellow months. September, I took off to Germany. I was in Germany for 3 weeks visiting my wife's family. I was traveling around there and having some fun. So September, I didn't really see any videos on YouTube. I didn't release any videos. I didn't post any posts on my website, so my September statistics had gone down quite a bit. October, I picked it back up, releasing new content, talking about my investments and my stuff, and continue to change and format my website to make it much more user friendly. And then November, I've been continuing doing changes to my website, making sure everything is readable. It's easy to read, makes sense. There's information on my website that would be useful, such as the resources. In November, I hit a record high, 617 unique visitors so far in November. I think that's amazing in comparison to looking at October and anything prior. I may have just doubled my visitors between October and November. My best ever in a day is 73 visitors in a day, and I'm sitting at 1,100 visitors and 73 in a day. So if I get 73 day after day after day, that's 10 days, that's 700 views right there. That's more than I've got in the month of November. So definitely going forward, I'm definitely going to be trying to increase my posts on my website, making sure that they are positive, and that kind of relates into my YouTube, what I plan on releasing on YouTube. Now on Facebook wise, this talks a little bit about my Facebook page. On my Facebook page, the Financial Investor, of course. This week alone, my posts reached 2,161 people. I had a website click, how to learn more. They were referred back to my website, which I have more information on there. I talked a little bit about my stock picks. I bought my biggest loser right now is CenturyLink. I talk about it quite a bit because I like talking about positions that I'm down on, because other people they think the stock market you're going to earn a lot of money, but CenturyLink was one of my biggest losers. I believe I'm down 15 to 20% in it, but I always talk about going forward, and there's so much stuff going on as far as CenturyLink. I made a video on CenturyLink and how they plan on turning it around, and why I believe they will turn it around and become a $20 to $25 stock in the next 6 to 2 years. So I'll be holding on to that stock with that yield of 11.66. Now, the post that I reached this week is mainly due to my brand new one, how to invest your first $100 to $5,500 tax protected. I talked about how you can compound your capital gains and your dividends year after year until you do reach that 1 million mark. Because if you create your own tax protected account, your Roth IRA, It's very easy to do this and get it set up while you're young, and you'll reinvest your dividends. You'll reinvest, if you're really high in a position, you can sell it off. You don't have to worry about having to pay capital gains on it, and those dividends compound month to month because of the way I describe it within this post and the video. Talk about buying ETFs that pay you dividends every single month, and I give out 5 really good ETFs that I handpicked myself, and talk a little bit about that. So I thought that was really interesting. You can see here down at the bottom, I reached 1,943 people. So that's just interesting as a brand new YouTuber. I'm not brand new. I have other channels, but this is actually something I've been. I was a programmer. I programmed in Unity. I released applications. I did website designs. I do digital sales. But finance and investing, this is something I've done since I was younger, and it's so interesting to talk to other like-minded individuals that are interested in investing in their money in the stock market, in savings bonds, and in dividend stocks and CDs. You name it. I've probably done quite a bit of it. I've done mutual funds, 401ks, Roth IRAs, Roth 401ks. So I do quite a bit of it, and I'll be talking about that going forward. Now, as far as my YouTube channel goes, I'm sitting at 172 subscribers. Thank you guys, every single one of you guys that are out there watching this video. If you are brand new to my channel, subscribe. I plan on putting out a lot of fun content. On the first of the month, I plan on putting out my stock portfolio. End of the month discussion, talk about my positions and my stocks, what went up, what went down, what may have caused it to go up or down. Talk about the indexes, talk about the dividend payments that was paid out that month, where those dividend payments were reinvested into, because that's what I do. If I'm paid $200 in dividends, I will reinvest those $200 in dividends back into the stock market, and that's what I've been doing. Mondays, I'll put out some sort of an educational video. I'll either review and touch on a subject that was left in the comments, or I'll pick something interesting financial related with investments in stock market. One that's coming up I'm going to be talking about is my 401ks. Right now it's that benefit season. My company is doing a sign up for 401k, so you can sign up for a 401k or a Roth 401k. So I'm going to be talking about the differences between them and talking about how to go in there and make sure you're getting the best bang for your buck, because there's a lot of 401ks out there that'll charge you every single month for basically having to do nothing. So Wednesday I'll be releasing, of course, I'll be sticking with my dividend stocks with X dividends next week, covering my 5 randomly selected dividends with X dividends next week, and kind of doing a soft screen on them. Is what I call it. It's my soft screen. I have 3 to 4 different methods of screening them, and this is kind of like a soft screening and kind of deciding if they're worth investing here for the X dividend and if they will continue picking up in the following weeks. So that's always an interesting thing to talk about, and I like to watch new dividend stocks. Saturday I'll be doing a stock market weekly recap, talking about some of the stock market related ups and downs, what stocks that I was following that went up or down quite a bit. As a dividend investor, I follow lots of dividend stocks. I have my Google finance spreadsheets tracking stocks. I have alerts on my Merrill Edge account that are tracking specific stocks if they dip and hit a specific point where their price would be below their yield. So I'm following quite a bit of stocks and talk about portfolio changes, the index changes for the week. On the 25th of the month, I'll be covering 3 stocks I'm either watching or 3 stocks I'm looking into buying in the following month. There's times when I'm not really looking to buy in a position, but I may be watching in order to maybe buy into the position, such as November, AT&T had dropped a ginormous amount. I was down in the position, I don't know how much percent, like 8 or 10%. I bought more AT&T in November, and it's gone up. It's up in my Roth IRA. That's where I made a lot of the purchases in. So I'll be talking about that on the 25th of the month, and then days in between, I'll be randomly related. Days in between, either Monday, Wednesday, Saturday, or the 1st or 25th of the month, I'll be putting out randomly selected videos related to finance, investing, stock market, dividends, and so on. So if there's something like left in the comments, or I see somebody in the Facebook group chats that I'm in, I'll make a video on the specific topic, release it, and try and make it interesting. I do plan on going forward on getting some sort of a camera. Well, I'll be actually displayed on the bottom. That way I'm not just a voice behind a mic. But that is what I have going forward for the, my website, my Facebook page, and my YouTube channel. So I'm out here trying to make interesting investment, trying to make investment and financial related topics interesting, and hopefully showing that anybody can go into the stock market with not too much experience and do pretty well. Not too bad. So if you have watched up to this point, I do want to thank every single one of you guys for watching up until this point. Again, happy Thanksgiving, or happy belated Thanksgiving. If you did like the video, hit the like button below. Please remember to subscribe if you're brand new to my channel. Hit the notification button. I do have, stuff that I'm releasing weekly and in between there. So if you have a question about anything going forward, go ahead and leave it in the comments below. I just saw that my video cut off my icon here and my subscriber number. And then that's basically it. Thank you guys for watching, and have a great